G'day, Dan and Josh at the Acoustic Centre. Today we are delving back into the world of Resonator guitars, a topic that we love, Joshy. Last time we spoke, we were looking at the difference between wood bodies and steel bodies in resonators. Today we're breaking it down even further and looking at the difference in cones on some of these guitars. It's going to be an interesting journey.
We always get asked about this in store, so we thought we'd try and talk about it a little bit. And something unique that has never happened before is happening today, which is we have 3 steel bodies, all steel, with 3 different cones of basically all the combinations you can have when it comes to Reso-Phonic instruments.
Beautifully done.
So, and usually with Nationals, they're bell brass, as you know, the main ones are bell brass, but thin gauge steel today.
Okay, kicking off with a single cone, NRP 14 fret in Barnyard Blue.
Barnyard Blue,
Relic
as you can see,
Barnyard
it actually
Blue.
looks really great.
Goes well with your jacket.
It does go well with my jacket. I might have to buy it. No, but this is a relic look. It's like a rusted look. I don't know if you can see that there, but this is quite a superb looking instrument. And testament to National, their production is through the roof in terms of what they can achieve. Their instruments are always flawless and stunning. Even when it comes to relicking, it's very purposeful and beautiful.
It's very cool. Talk us through the single cone sound.
Okay. This guitar has a 14 fret neck joint instead of a 12 fret neck joint, just so I tell you that as well. This is a single cone, or what people call a biscuit bridge.
Gotcha.
The reason they call it a biscuit bridge is if you look at this bridge under here, if you were to flip it this way and look at it, it sort of looks like an Oreo from the side. So it's like, it's a biscuit with the saddle goes through the middle, like this. So that's why they call it a biscuit bridge.
Gotcha.
It sits on a cone, that's this shape, a conical cone. And so it's convex, if we want to use a big word. So in other words, the cone is going like this. And it's an aluminium cone in this resonating chamber. So it sounds like... That's a single cone. All the strings are driving through one cone, the way you'd think of the one top of an acoustic guitar. Okay?
Gotcha.
And just as an aside, we're using this is a Tyler Bryant pinky slide today. And I thought I'd bring it just because it looks so cool.
You only like your slides in hot pink.
And it's a glass slide by Rock Slides, in case you're wondering. We've got Rock Slides in store. So
we're going to move on because I'm going to get you to rehash at the end.
That's right.
Very quickly.
So single cone.
Righto.
Thin gauge steel. So pass me something else over there, pal.
I shall pass you. Darth Vader stopped in earlier and said we could borrow his guitar.
There you go. I always think that this would go in the Batmobile.
I love the black
when
ones.
the Batman wants to pull over and play a bit of guitar, this is the one he pulls out, So, tricone.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one difference, 12 fret neck joint on this one. This is an NRP National again. Okay. So, matte satin finish black, 3 cones, 3 small cones, 1, 2, 3, T-style bridge, and the sound is...
Correct in saying I've heard you say before that this is your preference when it comes to slide playing?
It is, yeah. And my theory on it is that because the string energy is shared by 3 separate cones, when in particular you're playing a high note, you can play a low note, these cones are speaking, and the high note is being driven by the smaller cone up here. So in other words, I can play this. And the sustain stays there.
Gotcha. Very cool.
So see how it doesn't, the bottom strings don't override the top strings. And the sustains hangs in there. So it's a bit more of a focused sound. It's not quite as round, but you get other benefits, I guess you could call it that from that tone. throatier in the sound.
Great sound.
And very tight. All the notes are very clear and very focused. It's an amazing sound. So again, play the lower notes and the higher notes. Don't drop off. Sorry, banging the body a little bit there. But
good.
Tricone.
Really cool. I love the black.
Yeah, the black is very cool.
Matches the ebony board as well.
So, because gloss black is one of my least favourite colours because you just touch it and you can see all the fingerprints. But that colour, very, very cool. Now,
first one we've ever had.
very special instrument.
Talk us through it.
All right, this is a Scheerhorn.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the Scheerhorn is by Tim Scheerhorn, a master luthier
And player.
and player.
Yeah.
Exceptional player. But his instruments were so popular, he was falling it was like a 4 or 5 year waiting list just to get the instrument. So he's teamed up with National, and his designs are made there, basically by National.
Yep.
So this is a Scheerhorn, a Tim Scheerhorn instrument made by National. So you get all that production quality, quality control, and craftsmanship that you expect from National.
Yeah, so no National on the headstock, just
Yes.
a little Scheerhorn on the 12th fret there.
Now, you notice something different about this? 2 holes at the front.
Yes.
Chamber here, and this is what we call a spider bridge with a cone. It's more associated, it's a hard word to say, dobro sound. The cone is going in now instead of out.
Okay, that is interesting.
And you get this throaty dobro sound which you associate with that country blues sound. It's a great sound.
It sounds like parts are almost moving in there, but they're not.
But that's that country blues sound that you associate with square neck players. So this is a unique instrument that it's still a bottleneck instrument. It's a steel body. Often dobros are wooden bodies.
They do offer this in the wooden body, don't
They
they?
do offer this in a wooden body as well.
Yeah.
But again, spider cone. A spider bridge, sorry. So the bridge here is like a frame where the strings sit on top of, and the cone, instead of being this way, is this way. So just imagine looking at a speaker cone. That's exactly how the aluminium cone is in here. And it's a Tim Scheerhorn cone as well. So,
fascinating.
So a completely different tone. This is definitely, I don't want to go on and on about it, but this is one of my favourite instruments in the whole shop. I just can't believe how good this thing sounds.
It's a softer sound, and it's just magic.
It's magic, yeah. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the difference in the tones.
I'm going to do the quick run through,
Okay,
like
so
you did to me before with
all
the
right,
blind test.
Let's go. So. Get one ready. Scheerhorn.
Tricone.
No, that was a spider bridge.
Yeah, that's the tri.
Now here's the Tricone, Batman's guitar.
Big difference between those two.
And grab the single cone again. The Barnyard Blue, NRP 14 fret.
There it is.
Single cone. And here we are back to the start. So 3 completely different tones with similar Reso-Phonic instruments. So it's a pretty fascinating thing to explore.
Beautifully done, Joshy. Beautifully done. That's fascinating. Great to stock National guitars. We just love them. Their build quality is unbelievable. They come straight from the factory in California to us. We've got these 3 in stock as well as others, the shiny ones, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's about it, mate. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Take us out with a few calls. That'll do us.